I'm going to start going through stuff, laying it on the floor, taking what I can. I'm going to put the burnt stuff that I can clean up, and I'll probably put that in last, because I'm cleaned up some stuff at the shop as well, which will be in another video. So, hope you enjoy this one. Let's dig through some shit. So I have a number of things like my charcoal canister, which is pretty chocolatey. See, I'm a hoarder and I want to take this shit, but I gotta throw it away, okay? So I'm throwing it away. I'll keep this. This can clean up. I don't know. I think I can use the part off here. Here's my lovely wiring harness. Yeah, pretty much no good. From tell you what I'm gonna do. These are not wire cutters. I want to cut off right here. Just because I'm a fucking hoarder, man. I'm a hoarder. But I mean, this part of the harness is decent, and I can get these pins out, and I can reuse this if I need to. Some of these parts for wiring. I'll go here. My fuel injectors. Telling you people. I don't know, I get called a hoarder all the time, I don't give a shit. Right now, cruise control, maybe? Alternator, I'm gonna get that checked and see if it's any good. There's some more parts of my intake. I'm going to track the stuff that I can off that. Fuel rail. I mean, I honestly think this can be cleaned up. It's gunky. This actually might be from my other 7M. The not burnt 7M. The Cressida engine. Heat shield. Yeah, I think this stuff is unburnt stuff. Okay. Battery, bracket, some fuel, or vacuum lines probably. have two of these. So one of these is burnt, one of them is not. I don't know what it is. It's a vacuum of some sort. I'm an idiot sometimes, so. Okay. Okay, let's see here. What do we got? Feel like get some fuse box. I'm gonna have to look up parts numbers because I do have stuff from a 5MGE, a bunch of 5MGE parts. Yeah. So I'm going to go through those and I'm going to sell a bunch of 5MGE parts, so let me know if anybody wants stuff. Box is done. Stereo wiring. Nose piece. You can sand that down. Okay, wires. A good extension cord, that's rare. I get this far back that I'm happy. So here I am surrounded by 7M gold. Over here I have a head and I have a block that was out of the 86. I also have sitting at the shop a 7M that we found out. The guy that sold it to me welded the key on to the end of the crankshaft. Essentially somebody broke the slot next to the key where it slides in. They welded that and put the key in there. So we got to yank that crank. So I'm probably going to yank the crank out of the 86, have it checked, cleaned up, lightened, and then just drop it in if it's any good. I have two other blocks anyway, so one or the other if something's good out of either of those. Plus I have a 7MGTE block and parts coming to me from a guy that it's been just sitting in his yard, so I don't know if it's any good. I'm going to take a look at it, and if anything I can scrap a bunch of shit and get some cash that way. So I'm going to start loading up the 87 with all this junk, and yeah, let's move on to that. So I'm heading back right now to the Supra. Tried to turn it over and it wouldn't turn over. Don't know what's going on with that. My friend RJ and I, we looked at it. We took one of the spark plug wires out and turned it over. Didn't say any spark. So I don't know if maybe it knocked something loose while I was tearing apart the dash. So I'm gonna go look under there for a little bit. I'm gonna go look where I think there might be an issue on the electrical. I hope it's nothing more than just a plug. That would be nice. Anyway. So you can probably hear it running. Guess what it was? That right there. Fuck. Kill switch for the alarm. When I took the dash apart, I unplugged that. See the horn underneath. For the alarm system's cut off. It shouldn't fucking matter, right? It didn't look like anything was working. So I'm excited because I was seriously nervous about this not working. Cool. Now I can actually drive this in when we pull in or trailer in the 86. Awesome. Good news. I'm gonna put this stuff back in the dash and I'm gonna go home and eat some dinner and call it a night because I'm feeling good about this. Yes.